Today we're in the Marmac area, just north of Mount Olive, and we're here with Brian Taylor. What do you do, Brian?
I'm the fire marshal for the county, but work in the Office of Emergency Services.
And you organize this effort here we're at the AT&T call center, Compare Supermarket, Bojangles in that area in Marmac. What are we doing?
We have set up a distribution site here for any affected families and stuff for bottled water. We got a truckload of ice in from FEMA, so we're setting this mass distribution up to help the people in the county.
And it just now started, and I see that the cars are already lining up and coming on in here. How have you gotten word out about this?
We have done a press release. We've also had some local folks here, one of the National Guard guys. He had a contact with WRNS, and they broadcasted over there, and they're sharing it with their sister stations also. So we're here to help the families.
All right. How long is this going to last? How much water and ice do you have here?
We got a warehouse that we started receiving supplies in on Wednesday. We got the warehouse on Thursday, started unloading and inventory and everything, and we started dispersing to other communities at that time. But since the water's receded and we're able to get out here in a good location where we got plenty of room, we're doing the mass distribution at this time.
And today is Saturday. We learned just in the last few hours that 117, all four lanes on 117 are wide open, so travel is easy across the river from Mount Olive to Goldsboro and to Fremont and all of Wayne County on 117.
On 117, yes.
Now, it's not open everywhere else, but the 117 at least is open, so that's a sign, of course, that the water is receding.
Yes.
Now, you're distributing not only to these folks here, but are there anywhere else?
Yes, we have, over the course of the time, with the flooding, we've been kind of cut off from the southern end of the county, but we've had LMTVs, which we call them high water vehicles, from the National Guard, and we have been hauling supplies to Marmac, the Marmac Fire Department, the Grantham Fire Department, Harrington Fire Department, and Seven Springs Baptist Church. Seven Springs Baptist Church stepped up since they didn't have anything else down in that area, and they're providing that area, that service to their community.
We have heard murmurs and people who seem to be a bit concerned about being able to service the southern end of the county, but here you are across the river in the southern end of the county, so this would cover Marmac, and you mentioned Seven Springs, you mentioned, of course, all the communities in the southern part of the county, right, including the Grantham area.
Yes, and I left out Mount Olive on that.
Mount Olive on that as well.
We've sent multiple truckloads of stuff to Mount Olive also.
Okay, now let me ask you about these people here. Who are these people and where they come from? These volunteers.
When we were putting together this morning, this all got put together in about an hour this morning. Of course, the sheriff, being part of the Bridge Church, he made a phone call, and they graciously put out the word to their people to come and help, and we're so thankful for that.
Oh yes, indeed. And I also see people in military garb. Now, who are they?
Yes, we got the military here. They're National Guard units. They're from all over eastern part of the state. I think we do have one here from Durham, but most of them are right here local. We have 3 units here from the Goldsboro Guard unit, and it got flooded. So
that's right.
They're here working, even though they have a flooded unit over there.
So they have sacrificed their facility to help other people here in Wayne County.
That's correct.
All right, Brian, where do we go from here? What's next? How long are you going to be here?
We'll be here till 5 o'clock today, or until supplies run out, and we'll reassess and see if we got the supplies to be able to do it again another day.
And if you have supplies, will you be here tomorrow or when?
At this point, I
don't know yet.
Don't know yet. We'll assess that this evening, and if we're able to do it again tomorrow, we'll be back out here. But we'll have to assess that and assess the supplies that we have.
Now, if anyone has any questions about this, do they call the Emergency Operations Center?
Call the Emergency Operations Center, and they can give them directions and the address down here.
Do we happen to recall that phone number?
It's 919-705-6599.
Very good. 705-6599.
Yes.
Brian Taylor is the fire marshal for the city of Goldsboro, county of Wayne, rather. Sorry about that. Where do you work, mister? Anyway, he's a nice guy, and he's doing a great job out here. Brian, thank you.
Thank you, Wayne.
All right, sir.